Hey, are you watching this? So today, at this very moment, I'm gonna tell you the actual truth about Cyberbacker. Pure truth. Myth, crystal, call it whatever. This is the truth, and there's no way you will hear this from somewhere else. Just bear with me. Actually waiting for someone to join me. It's a mind blown. Okay. Because this is gonna be very long conversation. You're getting this, right? Awesome. I regret to inform you that I am officially no longer Cyberbacker Executive Director. I had also another position, it's a honorable position, um, which is uh, a lawyer, corporate lawyer for GLG. But maybe because I'm a lawyer. That's it. This is the truth about Cyberbacker. Cyberbacker is an opportunity. Many of people don't understand it. It's not just a virtual assistant opportunity. Okay, you have to think clear about this. Do not get involved with any other job or task aside of your dedication to Cyberbacker. And why is that? Number one, you will get your normal salary. Number two, you have the opportunity to explore and earn more within the same company. You don't have to look for extra income. No, this is it. This is the world that will evolve around you. I usually would say that working virtually, uh, it's kind of you feel alone, and it's not good for your personal life. You don't get socialized. You don't get people around you that you talk with like a corporate world, right? But in Cyberbacker, you will get all the benefits except the medical insurance, of course. But they are still working on that. But you will get the opportunity to experience a corporate life, like I have workmates, but still you don't have to commute to work. This is really great because this is one of the scariest thing that I would have a problem with, that I'll be in my own bubble and I cannot communicate with people, right? Now, for me as a foreigner, yeah, I had a problem communicating with people, but this is just, you know, I am a boring person, so don't mind me. But maybe I'm the only one that have. Uh, well, studying law is something that is really boring, and that's what makes who I am now. And I appreciate that though. But you know, can't blame everyone for what you feel inside, right? That's one. Two is the support. The support you don't get just from your chain of commands or your trail or whatever they call it. You get the support from the highest level of management. I'm not talking about Sheila or TJ or whatever. I'm talking about the CEO. That is that is the one thing that I liked and disliked, that the idea of a one-man show. I worked closely with Craig, and he's super fast that it's hard to expect the same thing from the management. It's hard to expect the same thing from the management. In the beginning, I was like, why not everyone like Craig? We have people like Craig, but they're not in the same position of Sheila and DJ. Yeah, I don't know why it sounded in my head like Fridays. TJ. So yeah, so it's like for example, you have Tina. She is a one intelligent woman, and I told her how to be you, Paul. How to create more people like you. Cloning is not real, but if it were real, if it was, sorry, well, if it was real, that could be the answers to your prayers. But anyway, if you have anything that you want to add, a value, an idea, always write this down and communicate to your manager. And if they don't get back to you, follow up, because most likely your idea is a great one and it need to see the light. Because if you put an effort in, you know, in an idea, the fact that you put this effort is priceless, right? And it means something. So also, what you don't know is I had enough time to explore all the options and to explore all the angles of the company. And I'm telling you, attending every single meeting, you will learn something. You will learn something. It can be something like how to discuss your report, how to communicate with people, especially those videos that Craig is bringing non-Filipinos, and you'll learn from them a lot of things. For example, the communication skills, the jokes, being professional, all the things that you see from those that being brought in the meetings. This is where you'll learn, because sometimes people, I didn't get a chance to learn certain things in life, right? Well, you have life examples. Even listening to every video that Craig is doing, you'll learn something. That's because from my understanding, there are how many accents in the world? English language, so many. I'm not gonna Google them now, but there's so many. But we all agree that the American language and the culture, that was the motivation for many of us to achieve their communications and language skills. All I'm saying is you have to learn and keep learning. Never miss a meeting. Listen to what the guy is saying, because we are all in some point a working project, right? Doesn't mean that you got hired that you need to stop learning stuff outside your workplace. The work is work, but you have to work on yourself. And in Cyberbacker, they got all this package. You can learn while you are working. If you have a client or not, that is that's something that would change the fact that you have still opportunity to keep learning, right? I did some exit interviews for some people, and I'm happy that they said to me that unlike them, I had the time to observe, I had the time to analyze, I had enough time to tell you the things that I'm telling you in this video. Me leaving the company, it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning, it's a new beginning for something good for me. So, a new beginning, a new era for you and for me. And it doesn't need to end up in a bad way. So this is the truth about Cyberbacker. I had a let's say disagreement about how I see Cyberbacker. Some people seeing it's a family. Maybe it would be a family if I was a Filipino citizen and I speak the Tagalog language, because you see a lot of comments in Tagalog, and I wish I understand that. And also, I don't want to be the guy who is saying English only policy. No, I don't like to do that. That's why I never had the chance to see it as a family. I would love to, but I also don't like to lie. So if I don't see something as a family, I wouldn't say it's a family. And I have the reasons that I just mentioned to you, that I get lost in translation, right? Yeah, most of the communications in English, but sometimes bank, like Tagalog, and I don't speak Tagalog, and I need to work on that. But what I saw, what is maybe had a disagreement with Craig, is I see it as an idea. An idea, and for me, ideas never die. Ideas always live inside. It could be the idea or the concept of a family. That can also be idea of a family. And the beauty about this, it's not even a virtual family, it's an actual family that you can meet. I was really glad that I met in Mega Mall a couple weeks ago. It's amazing to see that we have an actual teammates that you can shake hands and you can hug and you can talk about so many things in common. That was the Cyberbacker meaning to me. And like Sheila always liked to say, the smiley face, hey everyone, I have boarded myself, Adam Farah, as Cyberbacker Executive Director and the Good Life Group's Lawyer Honorary position. I wish you and myself all the best. Thank ya, and see ya.